How's it going, everyone? It is Prashan here. I do have one season pass to give away. I'm just saying this before I start the video. And only thing you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments which variant is your favorite. And if you don't have a season pass, that way I can pick one of you that don't have it instead of giving it to someone that already does. So let me know. We only have one more week in the season. And I know like some people don't spend money on the game, which I totally understand, or it's not in your budget. So I just want to give back. I have one more code to give. So let's go into the video. How's it going, everyone? It is Prashan here, and we're talking new variants. We're going to take a look at all the new variants dropping in Marvel Snap this week. And we're starting off with a banger. This Rogue here by Ken Jacinto is freaking awesome. When I first took a glimpse of this, I swore it was going to be behind a bundle because how good the art is. The animation is pretty cool too. And obviously, this might be my Rogue main going forward. This is definitely going to take my gold. Kim Jacinto does cook when it comes to variants in Marvel Snap, and it's super rare. So, yeah, like it's not ultimate, and I don't have to spend crazy amount of money on this. So, yeah, this might be my variant of the week. And then next here we have this Modoc by Dan Hip. This is going to be rare, so 700 gold. This is going to be coming out on the 29th. If you see this in your shop. Yeah, pretty cool. Modoc. Modoc is Modocking, right? Typical same old Modoc. And next we have a new album coming into Marvel Snap. This one's by James Ryman. And the value is, it seems like a lot of these are going to be, or all of these are going to be super rare, right? So 14,000 gold for all of these. There's Clea, Hulkbuster, Iron Lad, Jennifer Kale, Martyr, Merlin. It's a little messed up here. Morgan Le Fay, Thanos, the Ancient One, Infinite, Ultron, and this Venom here. And then let's look at the rewards. You get 2,000 credits, a mystery border, a James Ryman Dormammu, and if you complete them all, you get 5,000 collector's tokens, which is almost a new card here. So I think there's some incentive to finish this, but it's pretty expensive to finish this. So let's take a look at some of these variants. First, we have this Clea here, and all of these are dropping on the 30th, I believe, into the shop. We'll see, but super rare. All pretty cool art, I must say. And it sucks too because like if you don't have cards like Clea or Jennifer Kale, like there's a bunch of new cards in this, right? Like Clea, Jennifer Kale, Merlin's sorta new, Morgan Le Fay, the Ancient One. So if you don't have any of these cards, it's gonna be hard for you to complete this album. And then of course we have Dormammu. This is what you get when you complete what, six of the, or eight of the cards of the album, right? Nine. Sorry, 9 of the cards of the album. If this would come up, but it's not. But get this Dormammu. And we have this Hulkbuster here, which is pretty cool. Let's take a look at this animated. And it doesn't pop up animated. And then next here, Infinite. I don't think any of these pop up animated. Not yet. And all of these are super rare. And then next here you have this Iron Lad, which is pretty cool. And then Jennifer Kale. So it seems like he took some like inspiration from Agatha all along, right? This is Jennifer Kale he's using. And then next here, Jacosta. Is that it for the album? No, we have Martyr. We have Martyr as well. And then we have this Merlin that is a little broken. We don't know what it looks like. There we go. This Merlin's pretty sweet. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Do we have we don't really have that many Merlin variants in the game too, so it's good to see. Looks like we have one coming out around Halloween time in a bundle, which is pretty cool. I think that's what we have. Morgan Le Fay as well. Morgan Le Fay doesn't have that many variants either because she's a newer card in Snap, right? Let's check her out. No, doesn't have that many variants either. Then we have Jacosta. She's going to be the newest card coming into Snap. And there's her Cyberpunk variant. And immediately activate your other cards here, which is going to be pretty cool. It's going to be very interesting to see how she plays out. And then Super Adaptoid, another new card. And then steal the text from an enemy activate card here. So this is going to be interesting too to see, because it's like, what if I just play an ongoing deck or destroy? You don't really technically can Omegas activate, but like, I don't know. This is very situational. It seems like a sideboard card if there was a sideboard in Snap. And then next here we have this Thanos by James Ryman. I don't know why or how I skipped him. This is a little bit out of order. I'm sorry. And then next here we have the Ultron 2. That's the James Ryman album, which is pretty cool as well. And of course, Venom. Let's see if this Venom, we could look at this one animated, because this Venom looks pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then next here we have Jacosta, a Moon Colony, and Rodgon variant here, Chibi Cyberpunk, the theme of the month. And same with Super Adaptoid. Both of these are rare, right? Yeah, both of these are rare, so 700 gold. So as soon as you get the card, like, you should see these in the shop, right? And then it's pretty cheap, so you can have a variant pretty quick. And then the Ancient One 2 by James Ryman. Seems like we have a lot of stuff coming out on the 30th in general. And the Ancient One 2 is a newer card, so like, if you don't have this card, you can't complete this album. So you have to have these cards to complete the album, which doesn't feel as good, but hopefully you guys can get the cards. And next here we have this Lasher, which is freaking sick when I first took a glimpse of this. And this is dropping in the bundle Symbiote Snare, which I knew this was going to, like, this and the Rogue were two of the variants that popped out to me, and I figured both of them were going to be in a bundle of some sort, and I was surprising that the Rogue actually wasn't. And then next here we have this Destroyer by Justin Fields. Seems like we have a variant by Justin Fields every single week, and this Destroyer is a 618. He recently got buffed, which is insane, because I think Destroyer is pretty good, and then I think it was like a few months ago, it might even be like a year ago, where I actually went infinite with the Destroyer deck. Just a basic Destroyer deck, like kiddie pool Destroyer deck, and it was pretty good. And then next here we have another Jennifer Kale. This one's by Winking Studios. Another new card too. Like, if you don't have Jennifer Kale, you can't complete the album. And then we have Mockingbird by Pandart. Super rare. This is going to be dropping on the 3rd. It's crazy. We're almost into October. Almost. I think it's almost like the 3rd year anniversary of Snap, which is pretty crazy. All that's going to be happening soon. And then lastly, we have this Chibi Hobgoblin. That's super rare by Moon Colony. And that is it. That is it for this week for new variants. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. I do have a season pass to give away, so if you don't have one, let me know down in the comments, and we'll get her done. Till next time, be safe, keep on snapping, and I hit my mic. Peace.